It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Just having my coffee. Whew, boy, I tell you what. We have had some more rain. I've got a place here at the farm that I'm having to keep it pumped out. It just keeps coming up. Pump it out. It keeps coming up. Pump it out. And it stays about 2.5 to 3 feet deep all the time. I told my wife, I said, if it keeps up, we're going to have to stock that thing, put some brim and stuff in there. You know, get some kind of use out of it. You know, got all the mosquitoes and the frogs, tadpoles in it. Now we just need some fish in it. But, man, it just keeps coming up. It just keeps coming up. Keeps coming up. Pump it. Keeps coming up. But, I'd rather have some water than not have it. I know these lakes and everything were so bad for so long. Now we finally got some water in them. Anyway, how y'all doing this morning? Glad you could join us on Down Home in the Tri-States. Let's see. Oh, boy, there was a crowd at the Mason auction up there last Saturday. Man, what you talking about? And the biggest crowd I think I've ever seen. And I think most of it's, a lot of it's related to viewers watching the show and going up there, and I certainly do appreciate it. Ran into a lot of folks up there. We're going to say some hellos here in just a little bit, but that's a Mason auction. That's on Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. Take your stuff up there, and you can take whatever you got. Just go up there and get your number, and they'll. You can call them. The best thing to do is you can get your number to buy. You know, when you want to buy, but you got to have that when you go up there. But if you want to just sell some stuff and get some information, call 850-263-0473. 850-263-0473. That's old Gerald Mason and Chad and all the gang up there. I tell you, they good folks up there. Give them a call though. Find out about this. Make you some extra money. Take that old junk laying around your house. You know, what might be junk to you is treasures to some people. You know. And boy, I see stuff up there every time I go. I'm gonna have to take my trailer. I know if I do, I'm gonna load it up. That's what I want to do because I see so much stuff. I mean, tires and nails. Boy, there was somebody had brought a bunch of big old packs of nails and screws and bolts and all that stuff. And man, I tell you what, I'm always using that kind of stuff. And some of you contractors out there. Ran into old Dwayne Phillips up there. You know, Phillips Trailers and Atlas Portable Buildings and. Oh, Dwayne, he's got a farm, grows hay and all that stuff. Got some cows. Go by and see him trailers, okay? Just go by and look at them before you buy any trailers. Go by and look at Dwayne's trailers. I guarantee you won't find a better quality trailer and portable buildings that you're gonna find at Atlas Portable Buildings and Dwayne's Phillips Trailers. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, Main Street Market, man. They were stacked up in line the other day. When I left the auction, I came by to get my vegetables, my frozen vegetables and stuff. I got some cherries and some Brussels sprouts. Well, man, they got all kinds of stuff, but they were lined up there. So y'all call Paul now, and numbers on the screen there. Y'all call him and find out when the next one's gonna be. They have it about 3 or 4 times a year, I think. And y'all want to get in on it. Put that stuff in the freezer. Break it up in some small bags, put it in the freezer, get ready to cook dinner. Just take one in the freezer, take one of them things out, cook them, put some seasoning in them. Ham hocks from Registers. I was over at Registers the other day too, and they got their store open over there. Folks, that is a nice store. Got a lot of stuff in there. You're talking about some good prices. You know, don't go to these chain stores and all that to get your meat and stuff. Go over to Registers, you may have to make a trip out of the way, but go to Registers Meats. That's in Cottondale, Florida, right there on the main drag on Highway 231. It's on the right there as you're going north. And go over there and stock up. Take your cooler over there. You ain't going to find no better prices on meats than you're going to get right there. And on that Pick 5 they got, you can Pick 5 for $19.99. And Jordan Mitchell and Brad Lloyd Douglas, they work over there for them folks over there. Old Jordan, he's a butcher. But they was over there working that day I was over there, and he said, be sure to tell them about this. When they buy a Pick 5 for $19.99, you get to put your name in there for a free drawing of a free Pick 5, okay? That's a good deal, folks. There's a lot of stuff in that Pick 5. Okay, I'll tell you what, y'all watch these messages from our sponsors that support us on this show, and by all means, please do business with them. Tell them you saw their advertisement on Down Home in the Tri-States with Ron Jones, and that helps us. That helps us all, okay? If you don't tell them that, they don't know that you was in there because you saw the commercial on the show, you know. And the more people that go in there and say, hey, I saw your commercial on Ron's Down Home in the Tri-States or Ron Jones show. That's all you got to say, you know. And that you know, gives them a lot of confidence. We've got a lot of viewers out there, and I just hate to see you go do business with them and not let them know where you saw it, you know, and that you're a fan of this program, because they do support this program. Y'all go by there and see them. Y'all watch this, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Get something started, like a brand new Kubota BX subcompact tractor during Kubota's Too Great to Wait power sale. Get a great deal on a powerful feature-loaded BX. With a BX, you get durability, versatility, and value. So don't wait. Get the best-selling compact tractor of the decade with 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months during Kubota's Too Great to Wait power sale.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
We are Steel, German-engineered chainsaws and landscape products.
The majority of which are made here in America.
By Americans.
Steel, built in America and sold exclusively by local Steel dealers. Right now, get a free carrying case when you purchase select Steel chainsaws, a $49.95 value. Visit SteelDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Good old Bob says see and save on all Steel equipment at Soul Tractor now.
Phillips Trailers, built right in Panama City, Florida by the best name in the business, Dwayne Phillips. Dwayne has done it again. You can check out all the rest, but if you want to save yourself a lot of time looking for quality in materials and construction, come see Phillips Trailers. All LED lights for better visibility, ease of access to side and rear. Built from the best materials available, folks. 6x12 for under $2,600, 7x14 for under $3,400, the big 7x16 for under $3,600. Phillips Trailers, located at Atlas Portable Buildings on Highway 231 across from Gulf Asphalt. Give them a call, folks.
Wow, this snow sure is gritty and salty. No, silly, this is sand, not snow. So that's why it's so hot. Yeah, but thank goodness our daddy owns A-Plus Air Conditioning. He keeps our home as cold as Alaska. Cool. Hey, I'll race you home.
For the most professional, most reliable, and most preferred air conditioning service in the area, call A-Plus Air Conditioning, 850-230-3009.
Okay, bet you I can win.
Cliff Cruz. Ran into Cliff at the Mason auction. Cliff watches this program, and Cliff, we certainly do appreciate it. Milton Wilson and Buster, they was up there together, and they watch the program too, and we certainly do appreciate that. Larry Card, I think's what I've got written down here from Larry Lard or Larry Card. I believe it's Card. I was in such a hurry trying to write this stuff down. But anyway, Larry, you know, you watching the program, you know who you are. He lives in Bonifay. So Larry, we certainly appreciate it. I want to say hello to good morning also to Eric Toole. Eric's been texting me a little bit. We're gonna be doing some interviews on some things that he's recommended, and I'm glad for Eric to contact me about this. I hadn't had a chance to sit down and call the folks yet, Eric, but we're gonna do it. I promise you, we're gonna do it, because that's gonna be a good feature. I want to do that. He said he got some ideas for a show, so we're gonna be giving him a call. So don't give up on me, okay? I've been swamped. Steve Barnett lives in Dothan. Ran into Steve at Mason Auction, and real nice conversation with Steve. Steve, I certainly do appreciate you watching this program. Cliff Gilbert, ran into Cliff Gilbert. He lives, I believe he's down in Lynn Haven, and they have a big event down there. We're going to be hopefully covering that for him. He's going to give me a call on that. So Cliff Gilbert, and good morning. Good morning to all y'all. I just appreciate it so much, y'all watching this program. Now I want to tell you about Doug's Motorized Bicycles. Folks, you need to lay away right now, because once you get it paid for, it's paid for. All you got to do is drive off in it. You can get up to 150 miles a gallon with the 4 strokes, up to 100 miles per gallon with the 2 strokes. Doug has several styles and colors in stock, and the prices start at a low $3.95. Boy, you can't beat that kind of transportation. You know, if you got to go to work or whatever, these things will get you there and back. Get you one of them Doug's Motorized Bicycles and beat them high prices. You don't need a tag or title, not required to get you a motorized bicycle. Doug services everything that he sells. Want some oil change in the thing or whatever. You know, if you can't do it, Doug will do it for you. He's got many parts in stock if you need some parts for it. And he also buys older motorized bicycles. Look on Craigslist for bicycles for more information. Doug's on there. You got some more pictures and things on there. And Doug's waiting for your call right now, folks. Call him and tell him you want to come over and take a test drive. You want to see how it drives and everything. He'll let you do that. Give him a call. He's waiting on you to call right now. I guarantee you, he'll pick the phone up and he'll talk to you. It's 850-215-5212. Give old Doug a call and get you one of them motorized bicycles and get one for your kids, okay? You know, we got all of our shows on YouTube and Facebook. If you got a computer and you get on there, like you know how to get your way around there, then go to facebook.com/downhomeron. Facebook.com/downhomeron. That'll get you to all of our shows. And you can like us while you're there. I'd certainly appreciate if you do that. Just click that like button and then go ahead and watch all the shows you want to watch. If you want to go to YouTube, you can see them on YouTube at Down Home in the Tri-States. YouTube, Down Home in the Tri-States. And let's see, I believe that's going to be about it, folks. So y'all watch this. We'll be back in just a little bit. Got a good show for you. I don't know what it's going to be, but I guarantee you it's going to be good. So y'all watch this. We'll be back in just a minute.
Look out, duck, 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 duck. That's a catfish. Look at that catfish in that fish's mouth. Boy, what's some footage there, man. It's just an old water snake, what it is, though. A lot of people call them a rattler, snake water rattler or something like that. Man, that is a, whew, look at that. I think that's something. Man, I'm gonna see if we can get a little closer. Let's see if we can get a little closer up in on this thing. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better there. Man. Wow. Watch it. He's rolled him over. Look. He's trying to swallow it. He can't get it. He can't get. He's stretching his mouth open, trying to get that fish, that whole fish in there, but he can't do it with them fins sticking out like that. You think he'll ever get it? Huh? He can't swallow him. He can't handle that fish. I think the fish is too big for him. But he's trying. Look at him. He's creeping on up on him. Look at that. See him? That catfish has got his fins out. I don't think he'll ever swallow him. Not with those fins sticking out like that. He'll give it a try. He's hanging his fin on that root. That's what he's doing. He's hanging his fin on that root, trying to pull that fin down. Let's get up a little closer to him. There we go. Okay. Hold on to that limb there. Man, what some footage. Whew. I've never shot anything like this before. This is really, really, really neat. Man, what a shot. I'm pretty close up on him, too. We're not too far away from him. I'm glad it's just a water snake, not a water moccasin. Let's just sit here and watch him for just a little bit. I'm gonna get a little closer shot on him here. There you go. Look at that. What is that thing? Oh, that's that snake. That's the snake breathing. You can see him breathing. Look at there. Or he's expanding his body or something. I don't know. Look at there. Look. Ooh, look at there. Boy, we have got it full screen. He's a round-eyed snake. Most snakes that are round-eyed are not poisonous. Some of them are, but these old water snakes, they're not poisonous. I don't like a snake anyway. I don't care what kind it is. But man, would you look at that? He can't get past the fins there. And I tell you, I hope y'all enjoying it as much as I am. I'm just gonna sit here and video this thing. See, I'm gonna try to stay on this close-up right here. Man, he's looking right at me. That fish is looking at me, but he ain't paying no attention to me. It is some unique footage. I tell you what, I'm glad we came up on this thing. Look at that. Man alive. He has got some jaws. He's clamping down on that fish. I don't think this is the first time he's done this. Look at the blood. Look at the blood. That must be from the catfish. He's biting down on that fish. That's about a 4 or 5 foot water snake. Pretty good. Get out wide a little bit here, so you can see a little bit more of that snake's body. You know, some people can't handle stuff like this, but it's kind of gruesome. But you know, like I say, this is nature. This is out in the nature, and snakes. He's just doing what he's got to do to survive. You know, and unfortunately, the catfish was in the right place at the wrong time. But man, look at that. This is some of the most unique footage I've ever shot in the wildlife like this. I've shot a lot, but this is probably the most unique.
Uh-oh, my well pump quit working. What? You mean I gotta wait a week for parts? I can't go a week without water? Folks, how many times have you heard that? Don't put yourself through misery when your well pump stops working. Call the man Water Dan. Dan can get you up and going the day you call him. Unlike most well pump repairmen, Water Dan stocks and carries on his pump truck the parts you need to repair your pump. It may just be a simple adjustment. It doesn't matter whether it's a home, school, farm irrigation pump, business, livestock, pool. Water Dan can give you an honest opinion and do you an honest job. I use Water Dan anytime I have a problem because I know I can trust Water Dan, and I will have water today. Put this number on your fridge and call the man Water Dan. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Call the man Water Dan. Water Dan is the customer's man.
Give him a call.
Hydroport steering. Is this amazing or what? Joe Riley and the gang at Rhino Boat announced the magical wonders of hydraulic steering. If you're like me and bothered by that old darn arthritis, Hydroport steering is the answer. Quick and easy maneuverability, one-finger steering, ease of access to launching and loading. Hydroport steering is the answer we've all been waiting for. Only at Joe's Motor Service. Call them today and tell them you want to see this baby Ron's been talking about. Leave it to the gang at Rhino Boat. I love my Hydroport steering. Folks, there ain't no better way to wake up to breakfast in the morning than there is to Register's Meat Products. They got your regular smoked sausage, and they got your hot smoked sausage. I like that one. And they got your center cut cured bacon. Man, that's my favorite. I love this stuff. And they got your smoked pork chops. Folks, you can get your Register's Meat at over 140 grocery outlets throughout the area. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. It's Register's. Tell them you want it, you demand it. And if you're in Cottondale, Florida, check out their store over there and get that Pick 5 for $19.99. Just like old Andy always said, it's good. He's working on it, I tell you. I think that's what he's doing. He's trying to roll those fins down. That's what it looks like. Now, I may be wrong, but I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a catfish's fins lock. It's kind of like a triggerfish. You know, a triggerfish, his dorsal fin locks. That's why they call him a triggerfish, because they got a little trigger on it. You hit that trigger with your finger, and that whole dorsal fin will fold down. That's. I don't think these catfish have got a trigger on there. They lock them fins out like that up to the side, and only they can in their mind unlock those things. So what the snake is trying to do is get those fins down, and he's trying to use the roots. If I had some pliers, I might get in there and cut those fins off, kind of help that snake a little bit. Man, I tell you what, I'm gonna sit here until what do you say? Well, I'm gonna sit here until this is all done. How about that? Surviving in the wild. Boy, this is amazing. I just hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying videoing it. He's got one of the fins folded. Oh, okay, yeah, see, he got one of the fins folded down while we wasn't looking. Then he's working on that. That's what he's doing. Look at there. That's what he's doing. He's trying to catch that fin on the root. If he can catch it, he's catching it on the root, folding it down. Once he does that, boy, I bet he can go to town on this thing. Look at them bubbles there. He's bowing up on this thing. He's hungry. That snake probably won't eat now for another 3 or 4 months. That'll probably hold him for the winter. It wouldn't me. Boy. Oh, snake's hungry. Look how skinny he is. He wants something to eat. Man alive. Man, I bet you his jaws are sore by now. Look at that size of his jaws. That's a big fish. That fish is probably, that doggone fish is probably about 15, 16 inches long at least. It's no butter cat. Nope. Oh, I think he's got no. He had it hooked, but it's come out, it slipped out of the root. I don't think that's the first time this fish has done that, like I said. I think he's done this before, and he just got it down. I saw him fold it. Yep, he got both of them folded down. Now, let's see how long it's going to take him. It ain't all the way down, though. Let's see how long it's going to take him to eat that fish now once he gets them fins folded. I bet it won't take him long. Snakes they eat fast anyway when there's no obstructions. I spent a lot of time out videoing stuff in the wild, but I've never had an opportunity to shoot something like this. I've seen snakes and I've seen fish, but I've never seen them together like this. Wow, look at them eyes. Boy, he just about got that thing folded up. He's determined he's going to eat. He's going to get him something to eat. He's hungry. I bet he'd get mad if you reached down there and kind of janked on that fish. I ain't going to do that. Man alive. Boy, look at there. Look at there, look at there. This is something the kids need to see. This is something the kids need to see. They need to be educated on how animals survive, how snakes survive in the wild and what they have to do to eat, We're going to show the whole thing, though. We've been here about 15 minutes or so right now, but I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here till I get this whole thing done, till he gets to finish eating. He's making some more headway now. He look at that. He's coming up over that top fin. He is moving now. So you ain't gonna get my fish. He is swallowing that fish fast. Look at there. That's all it was, is getting them fins down. The top one wasn't any problem. It was the two side ones. I'm going to just hang on this shot right here. Boy, man, look at this. This is some amazing footage. This is live, real time. This is, you're seeing what's happening. You're seeing what's happening. Look at there. Look at there. He has put probably 5 or 6 inches, maybe more, of that fish down in about the last couple of minutes. This is amazing stuff. Amazing video, amazing footage. I'm proud of this. I'm gonna keep this for a long time. Boy, look at there. Look, I'm gonna put this in my library of unique footage. Man, these more jets up back over yonder by Tyndall. We were coming up Swift Slough, and we saw that fish swimming. I mean, saw the snake swimming, and I said, what in the world is going on here? I said, oh, he's got a fish in his mouth, and he was swimming, as y'all saw, and we followed him. We followed him on up to where he got to these roots up here. He was just trying to find him a good spot, and when he gets through, he'll probably stick his tongue out and what I call his tongue, and smell around, see if there's any more. There he goes. Look out now. Here he goes. There he goes. One more bite. One more bite. Boom! He has got that fish, that whole fish. What do you think about that? Look at there. He is in that. Look at that fish in the body of that snake. Look at there. Man alive. Man alive. He has got his meal. Oh, there you go. See, I told you he's sticking his tongue out.
You want quality craftsmanship, the best portable building you can get, you need to come to Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages. It's all built right here on site in Panama City, folks. Y'all come do business with them. State inspected and approved. Stop paying for somebody else's building. At Atlas, you can rent to own. Choose from a big selection or have it built to your need. Top grade 2x4 studs, pressure treated floor joists. Need a strong, well-built garage? We can build them too. At last. Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages you can trust. It's the best product you're going to find when it comes to portable buildings and garages. Come see Dwayne Phillips. Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages on Highway 231 across from Gulf Asphalt.
I'm Ron Jones for Down Home in the Tri-States, and we'll see you next week.